Well, I'm back, but not without some added bumps and bruises along the way. And we have a lot to talk about when it comes to our state, our Second Amendment, and this channel. Let's get to it. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you did not already know, my name's Jay Cost, and I am just a red-blooded American patriot living behind enemy lines, some would say, here in the great state of New Jersey. And if you get value after watching this video, please hit that like button down below and also consider subscribing. We are building a community here, it is so clear, of like-minded individuals who are looking to fight for, protect, and defend our Second Amendment rights here in the great state of New Jersey, as well as other blue states like it. So if that interests you, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on our weekly videos. And I wanted to first thank all of you for both your patience as well as your support throughout this entire election process. I did not have very much free time on my hands the last 6 months or so, and frankly, I found it difficult to find the time to put out content on this channel. And when I did, I felt like it was kind of rushed and not up to snuff. So now that the election is behind us, I am ready to get back to work on this channel for you guys, and we will be making some changes to the channel going forward. A little bit more on that later. So let's get to this election. After 6 months of campaigning alongside the Jack Ciattarelli campaign, I was frankly, like many of you probably, shocked at the final result. Republicans are out-registered in this state to Democrats about 2-1, so I knew it was always going to be an uphill battle, but losing by 14 points statewide was not on my bingo card this year. What happened? Well, Republicans, believe it or not, turned out pretty well, actually. More voters voted in this election for Ciattarelli than the last one. The problem is the Democrats turned out like crazy. They poured a ton of money into the campaign, and somehow they convinced, probably with that money and all those commercials, that Republicans in New Jersey were somehow more responsible for the affordability problem in our state, more so than the Democrats. A lot of money can do those things sometimes. Also, frankly, the mail-in ballot issue continues to be a huge problem for the Republicans and a huge advantage for the Democrat Party. I wish they didn't exist personally, but they do, and we don't have the votes to get rid of them. So as long as they do, Democrats will win elections here unless we buy in. It gives them a massive, massive advantage of having basically a month to get their vote out instead of just a day or even a week. Now, I wanted to share with you what I learned in this entire process, because it was a lot. Even in a loss, I learned a ton. Now, I knew with what we have built here through this channel, if Jack won, I was gonna win. There was no doubt in my mind. Unfortunately, Jack did not even come close, and frankly, neither did I. I pretty much tracked him spot on. I think he lost in Bergen County by 10 or 11 points, and I did the same. But we did accomplish some things to be proud of and build on going forward. First, we received about 137,000 votes. That is the most amount of votes ever for a Republican running for Bergen County Commissioner. Number two, my name was actually the top vote getter out of all 6 candidates in 27 Bergen County towns, including all 3 of my Democrat opponents' hometowns, Mahwah, Emerson, and Montville. I forced them to spend a ton of money against me. The New Jersey State Democrats decided to spend tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars to send this mailer out to what seems like the entire county. It tells them that I am a radical, far-right gun extremist and that I teach people how to build assault rifles on my YouTube channel. Let's just say we made them run a real campaign, something they have not had to do in quite some time. Lastly, I was able to meet so many unbelievable New Jersey patriots that I now have the honor of calling friends, many of you guys included. And truly, that has been the best part of all this. So thank you guys again so much for being involved and supporting me through this process. Now, what does this mean for our Second Amendment here in New Jersey? Well, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is it's not good for our Second Amendment. She's gonna have the same Attorney General, most likely, Matthew Platkin, who's always coming after our Second Amendment rights in every single way that he possibly can. The good news is we're used to it already. So the fight continues and we have to move on and just keep making sure that we're getting our message out and promoting the Second Amendment as best as we possibly can to the rest of our state and the country. So after all of this, what do we do from here? Even in a losing effort, we have built something here. I truly believe that. And I want to make it bigger because there are so many more of us out there than you think in our great state. I know it. I just saw it. The question is, how do I best serve our message and movement going forward to make it more mainstream. And that was always the goal of this channel all along, to promote our ideas, specifically the Second Amendment, to a broader group of New Jerseyans and win the culture war, or that part of the culture war, so to speak. My first bit of news to you guys is that we will be using this channel going forward to launch a new podcast called the Behind Enemy Lines podcast. It will be guest-driven and focus on New Jersey's Second Amendment issues, as well as just New Jersey politics, and maybe eventually even just New Jersey news and culture. Let's see where it takes us. I will still be bringing you Second Amendment content in videos just like this, so let me know what you would like to see more of going forward. Do you want more shooting content? Do you want more gear reviews, more how-to videos, or more videos on Second Amendment legal issues? Or would you like me to focus on the podcast exclusively for a while? Because I do think that probably has some pretty big potential. Let me know in that comment section down below what you think. All in all, guys, even in a massive losing fashion, I wouldn't go back and change anything. I want to thank you guys so much for all the support, especially all of you that came to the Gun for Hire fundraiser that we had for the campaign. I couldn't believe the amount of people that came and showed up just to support me and to kind of thank me for doing this channel. I didn't foresee that at all, so I'm truly grateful to you guys. I just want to keep this moving and build it into something substantial so we can actually make a bigger difference as time goes on. Like I said, let me know in that comment section what you think or what you want to see us do on this channel, because it's a group effort. We're all like-minded individuals who are looking to fight for, protect, and defend our Second Amendment rights here in the state of New Jersey. So let me know in that comment section. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.